So let me do a correction on the September 23 of what's going to happen. Okay? Check this out very carefully because I'm about to give you solid evidence. First, I want to say that in the Vatican in Rome, those temples that they call churches, okay? Let me tell you something. You look at the paintings, you look at everything, and you look at the Roman numerals, and they add to 9/11. So check this out. September 22, 2023. September is 9. 2 plus 2 is 4. Plus 2 is 6. Plus 2 is 8. Plus 3 is 11. And this is why they've been telling us it's going to be on September 23. You know the movie in the 1980 where the plant eats the people? Little Horror Shop, I think that's what it was called. Even in that movie is there. There's even a rock video, like I've been telling you, that he's like this looking down singing and the camera is pointing up to the sky and he has documents and the documents code is 923 or 239. And then there's like a comment flying overhead like that of ball of fire. But I don't believe in space. I believe that we are on a flat planet with the glass over it. And it's called the blue fragment. And that's why the blue beam laser cannot penetrate nothing that's blue. You know it. I mean, you see the evidence. Well, that's blue. It can't cut it open. I got to put this together. So I'm telling you, I believe it's going to happen during the Sabbath on Friday. And it starts on sunset. When the sun goes, that's when the Sabbath starts. The Shabbat. So I'm telling you, and people saying what it's going to be. Well, the White House lady, the spokeslady, was just saying mass mandates and all these mandates that are going to happen in the mid of September. No, I believe the prediction there's already in the money because it's always in the money. You just got to look at it. Okay. 9/11, Twin Towers, everything is there. Okay. Now, the Hoover Dam, the old $20 bill has the Hoover Dam. And then the new $20 bill we got right now, when you fold it up, the Hoover Dam is cracked and there's water going over it. It's completely destroyed, falling apart. Okay, we know that there's something under the Hoover Dam. We already know that. Come on. Now, the $100 bill has the buildings and the water coming. When you put a flashlight in the back and you move it, you see the water going like this. Just like that movie, I think it's called The Day After Tomorrow, where the bus driver's in the car, he looks like this, and you see the water coming through the rearview mirror and people running. It's New York City. And now, I think it's a $10 bill or the $5 bill. It's orange. The orange one, when you fold it, it has a nuclear missile hitting. It has the water splashing. And then it has the orange from the explosion of the nuke. Okay? And I believe, and they've been talking that Russia might attack us with nukes and this and that. I'm not going to get into that, but all I'm going to say is I believe it's going to be a nuke, and the nuke is going to be set off, a rocket nuke in the ocean that's going to create that huge tsunami that's going to do that. Why would they wipe out New York City? Because New York City is a dump. I love New York City. I grew up in my first couple years of life. Well, grew up since I lived there maybe like 3-4 years. In the South Bronx. Yeah, Boogie Down Bronx, baby. So I'm telling you, it's a dump. And it does not meet the code standards for the 15-minute cities. It doesn't. The buildings, the way it's built, it does not. So you really think that they don't care erasing that thing? Come on, people. Look at the mud flood. Look at the buildings we used to have. We used to have a kingdom, okay, around the world. The cars we used to drive used to have an antenna that used to grab the electricity from the air and never needed no charge or nothing because it didn't have none of that. It just grab it. It was a like a Mercury little like, and they even got a newspaper clip about it. Come on. Start using this. Look at those buildings. You telling me that those buildings were made with a hammer and a chisel and a donkey and a wagon going through the mud? Moving all those what you call that, marbles and all that. Come on, man, you gotta be out of your mind to believe such a thing. We were a kingdom. In 1871, there was a blue beam attack. They call it the alien attack. There's even newspaper clips. You can see it. And those buildings, everything will melt. Well, look what just happened. Look what just happened, but nothing blue will melt. You know why? Because the color blue is 666.2 hosts. Now, check this out. When you look up at the sky, what do you think you're looking at? You're looking at a sapphire, blue sapphire. It cannot be cut. There is no space. Every year, the same movement of the stars is the same over and over and over again. Look at it all the time. Okay? So I'm telling you, something is going to happen. Oh yeah, it's part of the whole reset, the whole thing. Remember the Georgia Guidestones? You really think that the Georgia Guidestones that had that little hole, and I think it was when you look through the hole, it was connected right to Saturn, I believe. I might be wrong, but it was one of those stars that they call a planet. It's not planets. It's called energy force. Saturn is the number 6. It's the black cube. That's why you Mecca. They got the black cube. The Jews, my people, they put the black cube in the forehead. Donald Trump, the Trump Tower in New York City, all the way on top, has the black cube. Then it has 6 plants like this, 6 plants like this, and 6 plants like this, upside down triangle pointing down, 666. Go count the plants. You see it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's all there, people. All you gotta do is look. Maga, M-A-G-A. Do you know what that means? And I think it's in none of Latin. I think it's Hebrew. It means witch. Come on. You gotta think for yourself to get this thing going. That's why I do my research. I don't judge. I listen. Okay. And this is how I do my research. I say, show me. And that's it. I feel it in my heart. I say, show me. And it comes to me. It just comes to me. Yesterday, I was thinking, hey, what's that guy that used to paint the paintings with the afro that I used to watch when I was a little kid? He's beautiful painting. That's it. A little while ago, I opened my YouTube, and it's Bob Ross. Just popped up a video of him painting, just like that. When you ask, it comes. Don't force it. Just ask and believe that you will get an answer. That's it. The other day, a couple of days ago, I say, what are those guys that do the massages in India? They go, and they go, the chakra cleansing, you know what I'm talking about? They shave you and all that. And I said, I wonder what. That's it. I'm going to look it up and watch some of those videos. I like watching those. That's pretty cool. Boom. Yesterday, the videos just popped up. I did it just by thinking about it. People, we're living in a matrix. We're in a video game. All this is in a delusion. All this delusion. We're not here. We're not even here. We're not here. We're somewhere. I told all of you that been following me what happened to me in April of last year when that white human looking thing came in my room and I was sleeping and it grabbed me on my left forearm and started squeezing me while I have my tattoo of a dragon, squeezing me real hard. And I tell you, 2 days later, I woke up in this alien ship and it was a dark room with a glass and there was a little thing right here and a color going like that, like flashing. And I pulled it out like this and it was a long needle and I felt the pain of that thing coming out. When I opened my eyes, I was sitting in my bed. I ran to the bathroom. I'm looking. I still felt the pain. Even talking about it, I can still feel how it felt when I was pulling it out. It's crazy. But it is what it is. Ask, and it will show you. All you have to do is say, I want an answer for that. Just say it with your mind. That's it. I like to. That's it. Boom. It's the power of manifestation. It's what they call it. Yeah, it's a free catalog. We're in a video game. It's a matrix. That's for what you want. Go ahead and follow for more. Check out my YouTube channel. It's amazing. You will love it. Thanks for watching. This is Michael.